Sellers, if you're getting ready to work with an agent or came off the market unsold, if they're not talking to you about this one pricing strategy that takes into account buyer behavior and market positioning on how buyers actually search for homes, it could be costing you thousands of dollars, keeping your house on the market longer than necessary, and causing your property not to sell. Think about it. Buyers aren't driving around looking for sale signs anymore. They're online searching in specific price brackets. If your home isn't positioned correctly, you could be missing out on a huge pool of buyers who are ready to make offers and essentially cutting your buyer pool in half. So how do you know you're talking to the right agent? Well, if they're not talking to you about understanding buyer behavior and market positioning when choosing the price for your house, you're probably not talking to the right person, because it's crucial to choose a pricing strategy that is going to allow you to maximize your home's exposure to attract the most possible qualified buyers to your home. So you can see here, for example, that if a buyer is searching for a home on a website like Zillow or any of those others, or even if an agent's doing it for them, they're going to be searching in whole numbers because it's populating for them. And the agents, they're typing it in, but at the same time, they think the same way as a home buyer would, in that they're going to use whole numbers. So you can see here from a search from 600 to 650, there's going to be a property that populates at the top at Lake Garden Drive for $648,000. And you can see if we redo the search from 650,000 to 700,000, that it no longer populates. So if you're a seller that had your agent position the home incorrectly, you could be losing out at what could arguably be the more qualified buyer searching from 650 to 700,000. So you can quickly see by not understanding buyer behavior and how people search for homes could cost you lots of money and keep your home on the market longer than necessary. And you can see here that the next home that populated with the search being changed is going to have the same issue, that any buyer starting their search at 700,000 won't know it exists. I mean, I couldn't have planned it any better, but I mean, this is honestly what happens to sellers every day. So you can see why it's such an issue. If you're thinking about selling and want to make sure your home is priced strategically to sell faster and for more money, let's have a conversation. I'll walk you through how I price homes differently to put my sellers in the strongest position possible.